Baruch Adonai Elohim v'Sei Malach Ram Yitzchak Yachei Eila Godol Gimer Maneiro Eila Yen Dem Chasadim Deivim Kediato V'Zekal Kadol V'Smigeil Nemlei Neim Machvei Javom Melech Ezer Moshe Baruch Adonai Magen Avraham Ado Giver Elam Adonai Kamitzvah Adonai V'Metol Mikal Kotan V'Kaiset V'Kem V'Yisrael Rabim Same name, every case, Makirasur, and not to the Shino for Mikame Babures, and the name of Melech, maybe some of the time was making sure ונאמון עדו עד ישפייס, ברוך אתה אדינו,
שמי.
חיה מייסי.
אמן, אני חושב מה ניצח, וינסח ססגת ג'ונשה שבמקום קדושה, הקסו יד יחו, כזה זויה.
ישוק ונעריצוק, לא המציא יוצאי צפי קודש המשעה שבמקום קדוש, ובקוס ויניח, וכל זה ויום.
קודש, 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 אדינו ישראל סמך וארץ.
קודש, 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 אדינו ישראל סמך, כל ארץ נמוסם שפטינו עברי. ברוך הוא את אדוני נמכוי, מוריד וקוש וקוסו לימוי. אימוי כדוינו לא יהיה למה יציגן, דור ודור עלויות. עד הקודש ושפו קודש וקדש וכל ימי וחסר לו ברוך אתה אדינו.
ברוך שמי.
לקודש.
אמן.
וחיינו נודס, ולנו מניפים, וחמידים וכל כלינו דס. ברוך אתה אדינו.
ברוך שמי.
וחיינו נדוס.
אמן.
אשיבנו אבינו לסרו ספו, ותבינו מלכינו לעבוי לספו. ואחזירנו ושלוש נמולים פניך, ברוך אתה אדינו.
ברוך שמי.
ושובו.
אמן.
לך לא נוביד לא כיפת אדרום כן, לא נמלכנו כיפה שון וכל תביא זלפת ברוך אתה אדינו.
ברוך שמי.
חנונו מרבל סלויה, ריינו ועניינו ויברינו וגלת מירו משפחו, גל גל חזקות ברוך אתה אדינו.
ברוך שמי.
גל סרוב.
אמן.
ואינו אדינו ונפי שיהיה תשאר תצלצנו אותו, יעלה רוחו רוחו שמולכו מאפיסנו כי אל מלך רייפנינו רחתות ברוך אתה אדינו.
ברוך שמי.
רייפך אלי עם ישראל.
אמן.
מלך עלינו אדינו להינו שנה זויס, וספול וסלסל ותאוס ברוכות נעדום וסרים ותבחו ותעשיין השנים הטובים לברוכות, כי אל תאמתי ואתו ורחשונים ברוך אתה אדינו.
ברוך שמי.
ואורך חשוד.
אמן.
קדוש ובכל לתרצנו וסול נעץ לקדוש ובכל ונתנו יחד ונתנו סול זרצנו ברוך אתה אדינו.
ברוך שמי.
וקבל צדקי עם ישראל.
אמן.
משיח שתנו ושאינו יצאנו ותגילו יצאנו ונהיו לבנו חום לכולנו אתה אדינו לבחנו בחסד ורחמים וצדק ומשפט ברוך אתה אדינו.
ברוך שמי.
מלך ארצות ומשפט.
אמן.
ומלשינים על דסיפו וחלמיני וכל הזרים קרבי אבינו וכל אויבי עם חמיר וקרי סמוך וצוף שומיר וסקר ושרבנת מגר וספניה בברבנו ברוך אתה אדינו.
ברוך שמי.
שי מרום ומופיע זייני.
אמן.
ועל הצדיקים ועל החסידים ועל זקנם ובייס ישראל ועל בית ספריהם ועל גר הצדק ועלינו אמון רחמך אדינו אלינו וסייב סופתאים ולכל אבות קדושים חבי אמס ושים חלקנו אמורים לאלם לא ינבוש במקומתו ברוך אתה אדינו.
ברוך שמי.
שonu מפתוח לצדיקים.
אמן.
ירושלים עיר כל רחמתו שתשכם בכל מה שנפרד ויסדר דעת ומיר וזכום תוקים ובני סוף וקוראים ממנו בענייננו ברוך אתה אדינו.
ברוך שמי.
הנה ירושלים.
אמן.
אצלנו דוידנו מרץ עצמיה ושור בשוסף ולפרסותי וכל היין ברוך אתה אדינו.
ברוך שמי.
עצמיה קרד ישוע.
אמן.
שמע כדאינו אדינו אלינו ורחם ורחם עלינו וכבל ורחם ורוצן נסמוסנו כי שמת פילס בזוכנו ימות ומפנק מובינו ומפעל שווינו כי עתו שמת פילס כל פה ברוך אתה אדינו.
ברוך שמי.
שמי התפילו.
אמן.
פרצי אדינו אלינו באף ישראל ולסלוסם שם יושב אבינו לזיר וספו משי ישראל ולסלוסם יאבוס כבל ורוצן ורוצן טוב יתעבד עש ישראל המך וסחזנו עינינו ושמוציא ברחמים ברוך אתה אדינו.
ברוך שמי.
המחדיר שנעשה נצים.
אמן.
חיינו חיינו ונשיינו עד ודור ודור דיננו כל חיינו אשר בידינו ונצח ונתנוגר מונו ונתפזח ונתפזח וכל עשר ובוגר צרועים אתם כאילו כל רחמך ונרחם תלסם תסלחו כי מייבם כמינו ובו מזמור וזמר וסנס אשר חמוקד תומים ללבוהד וכל החיים וגוזל ושפע גודל ילם כתבו אלף שעשינו רצינו סלו אלותי ברוך אתה אדינו. שפע לכל נלדי שמשולם תבו ברוך חיים חד וחסד ורחם עלינו כל ישראל עמך וברכנו אבינו כולנו כי אחד ורחונך כי ורחונך נשאת לנו אדינו אלינו תרס חיים וחסד וזלוקו ורחם ורחם חיים ושולם ותבן יכול לבורך לסם כל ישראל וכל עץ וכל שוויש למלך ברוך אתה אדינו.
ברוך שמי.
אני יבורך לסם ישראל ומשרול.
אמן.
אליי.
צדיק מלך
בטוב, נושע ובוגד.
פרשת
ירשום, איזה רפיים. Один шабусен шамон махмену мамошки. Векрови шамани ной вешомни мар. This is what we call. We know it so. We know okay. No, we know. Okay. Say we have no food with smart book on the economy chief. Amen. Yea, can we make them? We had the call basis for it, but all is one cody with Rome. Amen. Yea, Shmei Ram, Amen. This covers was the whole basis for the hand of Ishmael. Amen. Yes, Lord, I want Ishmael come to Moleno, Colisro, we wrong. Amen. I say, shall we rain more? Yes, shall we while Colisro, we wrong. Amen. Hallelujah. הקודש ברוך הוא שבונה את השמיים. אדוני ימלוך ואלוהים ונאמר בו אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ויאמר יעקב קודש ויכון. אמן. Amen. Amen. Yeshmiramo. Amen. Yeshmiramo. Amen. 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 Yata Kadesh Baruch to the Zaki says, here, but I'm telling you, it's a sit guy. I don't say that we have. Yeah. Amen. Amen. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen. Yashikaya. Tonight's learning is with Ilay Nishmas. Tonight's learning is Ilay Nishmas. So as we learn the memory of Shalom ben Simcha. So first of all, before we get to tonight's learning, before I forget, so Roman's Levaya, the funeral for Roman's going to be tomorrow. So the funeral for Norman Siller is going to be tomorrow at 2 o'clock at Mount Sinai. Anybody's going to be there, so we make sure we have a minyan. You know, Norman spent many times, davened with us many times. What? What was that?
You said funeral in Mount
Sinai Cemetery, yeah.
Cemetery.
What do you think? Mount Sinai is a mountain?
Well, I don't know. The hospital, you said.
I didn't say hospital. I said if it's a funeral and it's Mount Sinai, it's a cemetery.
Where is it?
Opalaka, 135th. It's the close one. It's the closest one. It's the closest one. The Shalom is closer.
You see the
by Dixie.
But this one is easier to quicker to get to.
Is he considered making mitzvah? No. Because I understood he doesn't have any money.
It is considered making mitzvah, yeah. No one hear me.
No, yesterday Levi told me he's got a family. They're taking.
So they're not doing it. They're doing it here, but they're gonna come probably. They're probably gonna come to the funeral. Yeah, we discovered he has some family, but we're his family.
It was discovered even though there's no Yerusha.
There's no what?
Anyway,
the lighter side.
Why is it so hot?
Also, if anybody wants to come to the oil on Gimel Tammuz, Gimel Tammuz is.
Let's see what's going to happen teaching.
Is that Hashem? You're right. We won't have to go to the oil. With Mashiach, we're gonna have. I'm with you, but we're just Plan B. I'm saying. Plan B. Anybody wants to? Huh?
The ticket's made already. Question.
If anybody wants to join me, or go yourself, it's encouraged, and it's encouraged. Very, very much encouraged. And also, if anybody happens to know of any apartment available right away, here we go.
Oh, the other one also the wrong one.
Which other one?
The one he said yes.
Yeah, it was available.
All
right. Today's the art side of Rabbi Yehuda ibn Attar. Who is Rabbi Yehuda ibn Attar? Yeah. So he was the Rav of Fez in Morocco, in the early 1700s, late 1600s, and he was a tremendous Mekubal and Tzaddik. In fact, they say a story about him. The story goes, it's a legend. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not true. But they don't say stories like that about me. I can tell you that.
I don't kind of do.
It's okay. I don't want any stories like that on me. But that he was put in a lion's den. Arabs, Yomach Shemam, put him in a lion's den over there. And he came out alive to say the story. So it just tells you a bit about
I can make the story. I don't have to,
Okay, she survived?
Yeah, he survived. And it's also the anniversary today of the first Jewish hospital in America, in the United States. It was in New York. I think it was the same hospital as Mount Sinai, actually, talking about Mount Sinai Hospital. I think it was the before it was called Mount Sinai Hospital, I think it was that hospital. It's called Jews Hospital of New York.
Jewish hospital.
Jews Hospital. It was founded in 1855. And the reason why they made Jewish hospitals, it's not the first Jewish hospital you had throughout Europe, you had many places that had Jewish hospitals, is because many hospitals would not accept Jews there. They wouldn't serve as Jews, even though their doctors may have been Jewish, but they would not allow Jewish patients. And so they made, everywhere. Were you so surprised?
In Bel Alpha, they used to say they know Jewish.
Not just that, but Dr. Carr, who comes here, his parents used to come to our house often. They told us that they lived over there in the village, in the Bel Harbor village. They said that in the deed of their house, they have it still. In the deed, it said there are no Jews allowed. You're not allowed to sell the house to a Jew. This is not a story. This is in their deed.
What last name did they give? It's pretty Jewish.
I mean, to regular non-Jews.
You've been thinking down.
You don't need Jew. No car any Jew.
What's the first name?
Irving.
Is it really?
Irving.
That's a known. How do they know? Like any comedian will say. That's
obviously they were able to buy their house. So
it was cash under the table.
And it's also the yard site today of Rabbi Shmuel Moliver. Who's Rabbi Shmuel Moliver? So Moliver, he's the founder of religious Zionism. He's the founder of what's called the Mizrahi movement. There's an organization called Mizrahi, and Mizrahi was actually, I was just reading the wiki on here, and he was part originally of the larger Zionist movement, but they were extremely anti-religious, and he was a Rav. He was a Rav in, let's go back to the wiki. I lost it. Anyway, I forget where he was the Rav, but somewhere in Europe. Oh, here it is. No. Anyway, so somewhere in Europe he was a Rav, and he, because he felt there was two complete stops the whole time bashing observant Judaism, so that's why he opened a competition to that organization. He called it Mizrahi. Now, which stood for America's Ruchni. And also Mizrach, Mizrahi. But he's the one that he very much promoted that people, Yidden in Europe, should move to Israel and should settle the land. And he used to go around from communities. He would go around to observant communities, pushing people to move to Eretz Yisrael. And he helped establish over there farmland and laws within the farmland to be able to. They should be able to keep whatever mitzvahs they could. Agriculture, many agricultural laws. When did he live? 1800s.
Later.
Passed away in 1898. Yeah, late 1800s. Passed away in 1898. According to his wiki, he was born in 1824. I mean, he was from. He learned to Volozhin. All right, that's that. We have 2 more minutes, and I want to learn a little bit about the customs of that we're supposed to do coming up on Gimel Tammuz. So this year Gimel Tammuz is it's a big year. It's 30 years, and hopefully, like Ami says, we're not gonna. Yes, amazing.
Waking up.
Amazing. And we're not gonna. I'm with you. We're not gonna have to do any. We're not gonna have to do anything. However, we're supposed to learn what you're supposed to do on that day, and we will do that. And these are from things that the Rebbe said we should be done on that day. And yeah. And that's what we'll do. And I can't find it here. So it's in here. Whatever. Okay, so we're supposed to. There's a chapter of Tanya that we're supposed to learn after davening. Where over there, this is what the Rebbe said to do for the Frierdiker Rebbe. That chapter of Tanya discusses that a tzaddik in this world, whenever a neshama is in a body, it's limited. It's limited to the body. So if a neshama is in a body in Miami, then the same neshama can't be in a body in New York. You can't be divided in two different places. However, that is when it's confined by the body. When the neshama is not confined by the body, so then the neshama is able to be in more than one place at a time, similar to Amala. Hashem is in more than one place at the same time.
Yes.
Okay, could be. And so it says in the Zayar that a tzaddik is in this world more. He has the potential to be in this world. Whatever it means being in this world for all of us, he has more potential to be in this world after the histakas, after the passing, than before. He's more alive in this world physically, whatever that means. Obviously, it means something spiritually, but it means physically in this world. And this is a letter that the Rebbe writes, we should learn from, based on the letter of the Alter Rebbe, which wrote this letter. The letter was written to Reb Mendel of Vitebsk, Mendel Darker. So the Chassidim of Mendel Darker, when he passed away, Alter Rebbe wrote this letter about the Reb Mendel Darker that his neshama is more in this world after his passing than before his passing. And the Rebbe said we should learn this. Not just mashpia, mashpia also in a physical way. And yes, exactly. But not just in the spiritual way. In the spiritual way, okay, but in a physical way, that means. And physically, we find this in the Gemara. The Gemara says that physically, Rabbi Yehuda Anasi's household would be Yaitze Kiddush. They would fulfill the obligation of Kiddush from Rabbi Yehuda Anasi after he passed away. Whatever that means. Yeah, Shilani says, you learn with Shilani. Yeah. So we're supposed to learn that after the davening on Yom Tov. So learn it again. We're also, those that should travel to be there on that special day. Just a quick story. Forgetting the name, it was a Rosh Yeshiva who had a custom to come to the Rebbe. A lot of Rosh Yeshivas would come, spend their, they would come for Yutes Kislev. It's a special day. In Shabbat, they would come, spend the Shabbat and the Rebbe, Yutes Kislev, which is considered the Rosh Hashanah of Chassidus. And this guy would come almost every year. For several years he was coming, started his custom. And he comes by the Rebbe. It was a Hakel year. Hakel is every 7 years is a Shemitah year. And in Israel, it's a Shemitah year where you're not allowed to work the land. Next year is a Hakel year when the times of Beis HaMikdash, all the Jews would gather in Yerushalayim at Beis HaMikdash, and they would, and the king would read special from the special Torah. The whole year has a special aura, that whole year where there's the idea of coming together, Hakel to come together, the whole community coming together, Jewish people coming together. There's a special mitzvah that whole year. Anyway, this year was that we was a Hakel. He came to the Rebbe, Rosh Yeshiva, I forget his name now, and the Rebbe said, "It's good you came, otherwise it would have been a chazaka that you're not here." Chazaka means 3 consecutive times that you're not here. was here last year. He didn't say anything. He was wondering. I was here the year before. What he's saying about Chazaka. So he asked the secretaries. He went into the Rebbe's office and asked, "What does the Rebbe mean? What do you think the Rebbe meant by that?" And they had no idea. So he decided he's going to write the Rebbe a letter. He's going to tell the Rebbe, "I was here in this state. I was here in this state. I came to you. Why did you tell me that it would have been a chazaka, it would have been 3 consecutive years that you weren't here?" Anyway, the Rebbe wrote back, addressing everything else in the letter, addressing it was Yutas Kissa, so it was for Hanukkah. The Rebbe wished him a happy Hanukkah, explained everything, some stuff about Hanukkah, Rosh Hashiva stuff about Hanukkah, and then I wrote P.S. Nun Beis in Hebrew. You were here last year and the year before, all those dates you said, but you missed last Hakel and the Hakel year before that. You missed 7 years ago. You weren't here. You were here in between, and you weren't here 8 years ago and 15 years ago. 15, 37th year, whatever it was. 15. You missed those years. You weren't here. And that's why if you would have missed this one, it would have been a chazaka, it would have been 3 hakels that you missed. So the Rebbe kept tab. Huh? Yes, a hakel, coming to the Rebbe hakel. Right. It means the Rebbe kept tab on all those years. I mean, the Rebbe kept tab on 15 years at least. The Rebbe knows when he came, when he didn't come. Just coming once a year. But anyway, that's not the point of the story. The point of the story was there's a certain times. Of course, there's times to come to a melech. Hakel's time to come to a melech. So the king would read special portions of Torah on a hakel year. So it's a time to come to a king's melech. Okay, the Rebbe kept having that, but he's saying there's special times to come to the Rebbe. Although it's always special, Gimel Tammuz is a special time to go to the Rebbe. Even if there's another 200,000 people online, and they only let you be there for 10 seconds, it's still special. Just like it is on a Hakel year, when Yidden would come from all over the world to be by the Melech, to be by the king. I'm sure the king didn't know who was there, who wasn't there. I'm sure David Melech didn't count who came, who didn't come. Or Shlomo Melech. Never keeps tab on everybody that comes. But the point is that to be there, whether it's the 770s or however, to spend a second by the Rebbe during that special day. So if anybody wants to go, it's a good idea. Page 118, מעריב. Who wants to be Chazan? You know what I'm I'll be Chazan. My grandfather's birthday tonight. My grandfather will be Chazan. Huh? Good afternoon, Mincha Okay, Ladino, Yeleno, Bishopeno, Kumeno, Nosia, this one is also campaign or Yavatcha, Lysasur, Rinado, Lila, Mimaratani, Shema, Israel, Amina, ומאכלו סבירצן קיבל עליהם ומאישה בני ישראל אחד ושינה שמחה רבה ויאמרו כולם רבי חברים עם אדוני אני מבקש יאי רסי לא יעשה את זה לפני משה זה די הרבי כיפת אדוני יצחק וגל למלך עזק ממנו אדוני גל ישראל השמיע מינו זה שלום ושמרתי סיינו בין החיים טובים ושלום יעתה ויעדה שמינו עשינו עצמנו שמר אסעמו יסולו עתקבה ויסקדה ששמי רבו יום דבק לסים יאלכו סביעת קרני וקראת משיחי ויחד באמת חד רבי ישראל כל זמן קרבים רעמי שמי רבו לברך אלו צורזינו נסנסי יסעדה וסעדה ויסעבה שמי דקות שבריחו אלו גורץ ושירה זה שלך סונכם ועשו נפינו רמם
Skada mi skada shmei rabo yom dus gam khos vi atzma burkan mi kar shite hayden ve khayla lo beis isra ba galoz ma kar bim rame yesh mi rabo yom shav service nase is da alo tu chamris lo ela gagas shira tu gagas na mas na baba bim rame skada slice los ba beis isra kam ma ben mishmai bim rame yesh ora mishmai kain tay ben ma beis isra bim rame Shalom, Rabbi Shalom, Lino Akrisra, Lino Amen. Lino Shabbat, Lino. The son of God, God, that's it. Shulchan Mitzvah. Can you go about it? Lino, there is made of the Mahul Shalom. But I had an Lino Yichru Yiboil. He got full of Malim Samapul Serapos. Kiama Pushafa, he only asked him to go with Rasmus and other Lemar. I had in the Mafaka, we had in the Father Shmaya Skada, Skada, Shmirabo, Yamadur, Yam, Syrian, Kazakar, Shike, Nayakon, who made my guy the ball basis. Agal and Makar, Bimu, Ame, Yeshira, but if we shall have these parties and on these tasks, these are these are these are lost with sharp people. They love God about the machine house of the husband and the muscle. I mean, Mama, be new, Ame. Hey, Shabbat, Rich Maya, the things I read. I mean, Marco is having to Ame. Like the Shalom, we have to show them. Marco is having to Ame. After the peace, Shaya, the Shaya, Sabai. So it's a vessel, Iman, I say, Lanias, 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 so now that's the name. Shabbos, Panecha, it was the Bishop, after the coming to Jesus, before here, it is on Macha, I might have come maybe the mind gave on Shabbat, like a family. That's a this part was accused itself. If you look here, but then tied on mitzvah, Shinem, rather host. Sit guy, I go third of the other. Skada, Skada, Shmei, Abba. Yeah, but they're supposed to be other supposed to say. Yeah, it's not for Kanye, because the Mashiach, yeah, for the Vivek, I'm behind the whole basis of Agas, my Kanye, Amen. Yeshmei, Abba, Shalom, but if you shall at least very soon, he's not says, he's not, he's a love, he's a loss, we need to shall. Yeah, I'm going to Mashiach, we do Amen. So I don't know if you have to do that's how they do Pasar. Hey, I know if I'm looking at the Tista Verahri, China, they in the side of the Republican of Ishmael, the Ruame, hey, Shlama Rama Shemaya, I'm hiding from the Alba Israel, the Ruame, as a Shalom, we have a Shalom, Alba Israel, the Ruame. So, tomorrow morning, I'm back. Where's the Shalom Vineyard? We got Shikaya. Huh? So, you know, that's the chef. Anybody tells me they're going, I think it counts. Okay, yeah.